So you guys are probably wondering, what's going on with the Audioholics SmartHome? It's been a while since we've done a video. That's the question we're going to be answering in today's video. Hey folks, I'm Gene Della Sala. We are here at the Audioholics Smart House, boots on the ground. We've moved in. We're ready to start putting everything together. I wanted to give you a tour of the before everything is done, just to show you how nitty and gritty everything is right now. This is not a pretty sight. I'm telling you right now, this is not going to be a pretty video. You're going to see lots of boxes. You're going to see lots of things that are not complete. But I think it's important to illustrate the whole process, because this is a long-term thing. We're going to be spending several months, possibly up to a year, getting this all ready. So why don't we go take a peek inside? All right, guys, coming on into the Audioholics Smart House. You're gonna see a lot of chaos today. I just want you guys to realize that, yes, this will one day look awesome, but I wanted you guys to see what this looks like now, what the whole process is. We moved in here about a month ago, and we have more boxes than we could have ever imagined. We got in all the equipment, we got in all of our furniture. So I wanna give you a little tour here. This is the front entry. I want to take you into the family room system. We just had our 3D wall put up, and I want to give you guys a kind of tour of what that's all about. And I also want to show you, the different TVs that are going to go in here, the equipment that's going in this room. So let's take a look at the family room system. So here's the family room system. As I showed you guys in previous videos, we have two JL Audio 13-inch in-wall subwoofers right here in the wall. I'm going to be putting those drivers in shortly. We're going to have the new Paradigm speakers that I can't really talk about yet because they're not released, but that's what's going to go in this system. And then we got this big boy, this 85-inch 4K TV from Sony, the 950H model. It's an LED. And we've got the 65-inch that's going to go in the bedroom system, the master bedroom. And in the ceiling over here, we have the Paradigm in-wall speakers. We're doing a 5.2.4 Atmos DTS-X Auro 3D system. The equipment that's powering the system is going to be the Marantz SR8015. As you guys know, I love that receiver. We're going to have the JL Audio amplifier as well with their room correction system. All that equipment is upstairs. The equipment rack upstairs is going to serve the entire house, except for the theater room that's on its own setup right there. But we're going to be doing 4K video distribution through here with AV Pro Edge, and we'll talk a little bit more about that in a separate video. I wanted to show you guys the theater chairs that we're putting in here. Right now it's just boxes, but we got Valencia seating. They did a custom couch for us. It's called the Napa, and we're going to be putting those together soon. You can see right here we just have a chaos of boxes. It's a work in progress, but it's going to happen. Okay, we are in the master bedroom. This is where the magic happens. I'm talking about home theater. So we're gonna have a 65-inch 950H Sony 4K TV on the wall. Below that TV is gonna be the Klipsch Heritage soundbar, custom sized to that TV, so it all looks like one unit. We've got 4 Klipsch speakers in the ceiling over here to do surround sound. It's going to be a 5.2.2 system. And the cool thing about that is the surround speakers are at the back of the room where we're laying in bed, lower down because it's a vaulted, it's a coffered ceiling. So the Atmos speakers are actually about maybe a foot higher. So that gives a little bit separation of layers. We got 2 JL Audio in-ceiling subs. We talked about this last time. Those are going to be going in real soon. We just put in this really cool electric fireplace. It's for aesthetic purposes because you really don't need a fireplace much in Florida. But we just wanted to make the room look very modern. And we're going to be getting some modern furniture in here to complement it. I also wanted to show you the bathroom, even though it's not really an audiophile setup. It's just a cool thing I think that we did in the bathroom, because in my old house, we spent a lot of time in the bathroom getting ready, doing whatever, and I couldn't listen to music. I was getting tired of listening to music on the phone. So let me show you what we did in there. All right, so we're in the master bathroom. We got some lit mirrors over here. We have this nice backsplash, tile backsplash that we built in. Giant shower. It's like a car wash. We got a shower head up above. We got a shower head on the back of the wall. Make sure you're really clean. You got to be a good clean. You got to practice good audio hygiene and good oral hygiene. We have all that covered. In the ceiling is where the magic happens again in here for music. We got the Bowers & Wilkins, their flagship in-ceiling speaker. It's an 8-inch model, and they have their own custom back boxes for it. I chose an 8-inch over the 6-inch because you have higher sensitivity and you also get more bass. So we're going to be slamming some tunes in here finally, and it's going to be nice when you're getting ready for whatever you're doing and you can still listen to good music and not have to listen to music on your phone. Okay, so now we're in the kitchen, and this is my wife's domain because she's such an awesome cook. She's Colombian. She knows how to make the best food. She makes Colombian food, Italian food. I wanted to make sure she had good tunes in here. So we put Focal's top of the line, their ICW6 300 series in-ceiling speakers right above this island over here. We got 2 speakers right here. And then the cool thing about that is that's on its own zone, so you could just put music here. You know, a lot of times people think, oh, I could just play music in my family room and blast it into the kitchen, but that usually means the music's gonna be too loud, it's gonna be too distracting. It's really better when you could put different zones of audio in that location, so you're not blowing everybody away. And it just makes it nicer when you're doing parties or stuff that you just want background music in each zone. You don't want any zone too loud. So as a result, we have the kitchen audio zone. We have the dining room. We put the Polk speakers, 4 Polk speakers. It's one of their top of the line Polk's in-ceiling speakers. And the cool thing about that speaker is it's a 3-way speaker. It's got a mid-range and tweeter, and then it's got the woofer behind it. Kind of goes behind that whole enclosure. It's a very unique design. I can't wait to listen to those. We got 4 of those in the dining room. We're going to be running it off the Martin Logan 16-channel distribution amplifier with Anthem Arc room correction. And in some of the other zones in the house, we're going to use the Triad 16-channel amplifier as well. Both incredibly good distribution amplifiers, Class D. They're very efficient. They're very low. They take up very little rack space. They're like 1U high. It's just awesome. So let's go and take a look at the theater room. All right. This is the primary theater room. This is where we're putting the very best equipment we can assemble in this room. Obviously, we've got the RBH SV-TRS active speaker system. You've seen that in other videos. We've got, oh, let me think about this for a minute. We got 7.4.6. So we got, not only do we have the RBH system, which has their own subs, we're adding 2 more of their SV1212 subs in this room. So we're gonna have 12 12-inch drivers, 12 to 12-inch subwoofer drivers in this room. As you guys know, the SV1212 has the equivalent output of a really high excursion 18. So you do the math. We're going to be hitting extreme bassaholic room size rating levels with ease, with effortless. So aside from that, you know, we've got the Storm audio processor that we're putting in here and the 16-channel amplifier. We're gonna have my Alpo UDP205. I'm not resting that one, I love that one. We're doing video distribution in here as well. We're gonna be using Roku's, we're gonna be using the Apple TV, all through the AV Pro Edge system. We're building an entire riser platform over here, and it's gonna be kind of a broadband bass trap. So I'm gonna be doing a video just on that. This is into construction right now. We got Valencia Tuscan seating in here we're gonna be putting together. And we just got a plethora of equipment in here right now. It's a mess. We've got the entire Klipsch outdoor system that I mentioned before that we're doing in the front yard and the background, the Pro 12 SW LS. It's got to have buried subwoofers in the ground with a bunch of landscape speakers all around. Our neighbors are going to love us, especially during Halloween and Christmas. We're going to, we're going to do all that up as well. And we're about ready to unbox a pair of Focal Canta N2s that are going to go into the music room. So there's a lot of stuff. As you see, this is chaos, but I promise you this is structured chaos, that it's all going to come together. It's going to take a while. It's going to take months, hopefully less than a year is my goal, to get this all set up and to get all these videos produced so you guys can see what the Audioholics Smart House is all about. Okay, so here we are in our 2-channel room / office. You know, I thought to myself, I need to have really good sound in this room. It's my office. My wife is actually sharing the office space with me. I was happy to finally build an office where we're both working together because it was too isolating before in the other house. So we did that up here. We've got 2 desks up here. We even have a desk for my youngest daughter so she could do her arts and crafts. But I wanted to have some good sound up here. So we've got Revel, the F328BEs. We got the Anthem STR stack, as I've given you guys coverage of that in the past. We've got the Epson LS500 near field projector. This is actually the first TV I got working in the entire house so we could start watching TV again. We've been without TV for over a month. It's been crazy. And then I'm gonna be redoing the acoustics in this room because this room I found has really bad acoustics. We have a half wall that we're gonna be closing in, and I'm gonna be putting some treatments in here just to give these Rebels a fighting chance so they really get to their full potential. We're gonna be spinning some vinyl records in here. I'm gonna be bringing my Marantz TT11S1 turntable in here so we could start spinning records again. And this is gonna be a lot of time spent in this room. We're gonna be doing a lot of videos in this room. We're gonna be doing a lot of 2-channel listening. We're gonna be bringing other speakers up here to compare against this reference. So it's kind of exciting, but right now, as you can see, it's a mess. So we have a long way to go to make this the right way we want it to be. All right, guys, so if you like this video, please share it, please thumb it up, please subscribe. Don't forget about our Patreon channel at patreon.com/audioholics. You get direct access to me. You can ask questions. You can suggest video topics. If you're building a new home and you want us to cover any particular areas about building a home, building a smart home, doing sound isolation or anything like that, give us some comments down below. Inspire us to do some of these videos because we're going to be covering this house for the next year. It's going to take me probably a good 6 months to get everything really up and running and be representative of what I think is Audioholic level in performance and looks. I appreciate all your support, and until next time, my friends, keep listening. Is it recording? Oh, it's me. You ready? You sure?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Go.
And they did a custom couch for us. I even forgot what the name of it is.
Napa.
Okay.
And watch Hamilton.
Okay. Bring my Marantz TT15S1 or 11. Now I'll do the outro.